Week 13 Power Rankings presented by our friends at Toyota. The Rams are still number one after dismantling the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but the Colts lose and the Eagles lose, and it shakes things up a little bit. I thought about putting the Patriots ahead of the Broncos, but it's not like they blew out the Bengals. Like, the Broncos were off. The Broncos just benefit from the fact that the team in front of them lost. I had to drop the Colts, had to drop the Eagles. Bears seem a little high at 7. Yeah. Lions behind them by 1. This is getting more and more difficult. Usually it gets easier as more games are played. This is getting more difficult.
Well, I think it's a little bit because of like what we talked about. It's like we know kind of who the good teams are, and then we have this next group of teams where we go, wait, there's a lot of potential. There's some good teams that aren't playing to that potential. There's some teams that are really good in one area, but then, oh, wait, there's another area of their team I'm really not sure about. And I hear you, right? I mean, I feel like we've kind of said that a bunch of weeks where we go, okay, 1 through 6 or 7, all right, we got that. But, man, 8 through 16 is crazy in that way. And it does. It seems like it can move around in quite some way on a week-to-week basis. So you almost put the Patriots in front of the Broncos, you said? Did I hear you correctly there?
I didn't almost. I thought about it.
Right.
I thought about it, but it's like they let the Bengals hang around, and I couldn't justify it.
Yeah, okay.
I just really struggled with the top 7.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, I didn't struggle with number 1. I struggled with everyone after number 1.
Okay, all right. And on that, I guess I don't really have a problem with anything you got in your top 6 or there. I think the first one I question is the one you brought up. Would I have put the Bears in front of the Lions? I know they're leading the division, and I know their record's better by 1 game right now, but I don't know if I feel that the Bears are better than the Lions yet. But listen, I get it. I'm just saying that's the first thing I looked at when I looked at and went, I'm not sure what I would have done there. I probably would have had the Lions in front of the Bears when it came to that conversation.
I just feel like right now the Bears have the better overall operation. They've got the better record. They've won 8 out of 9, and they just, each and every week, they have a plan for winning the game. And the fact that they managed to beat the Steelers on a day that felt like a Steelers day. Anytime there's one of those defensive touchdowns and T.J. Watt's doing his foot through the door move, here we go, Steelers are going to win. And they
that was
defied
big.
that. The
right.
Bears, 8 out of 9 wins. And this is their big test. They're playing the team right in front of them this weekend. And if they win in Philadelphia, then they have to be taken seriously.
Definitely.
We'll be doing the picks podcast later, but obviously I'm going to be inclined to go with the Eagles because they're the more proven commodity here, but this is a great opportunity for the Bears.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm really excited for it. The Bears, of course, have weapons. They got a good offensive system. We know that, right? Caleb Williams can make some plays that go above and beyond the playbook at times. The defense of the Bears, can they slow the Eagles down and make the Eagles continue to look kind of dysfunctional? That'll be a big question. I think the other interesting thing about your rankings, right, is you got a team, you got 3 teams there at 13, 14, and 15 that I go, they could go to the Super Bowl in the AFC. That's to me what's crazy. And I'm not saying you're wrong about where you have them ranked. I understand it totally. But I look at it, and right? I mean, the Ravens are going like this. They're what is it, 5 in a row, 6 in a row? And their offense is really playing B-minus football right now. I got to feel that's going to change here at some point. But they haven't played good offense since Lamar got back. And then my thoughts about the Houston Texans. Do I need to say any more after what everybody saw last Thursday night, right? I mean, their defense is incredible. They're the kind of defense like the Broncos of 2015 and the Seahawks of 2013, right? The 20 Ravens where you go, if they get in the playoffs, you better watch out. And their offense is getting better. It's not great, and it'll be even better with C.J. Stroud, as we know. So that's another part of your power rankings I find really fascinating this year is that the AFC's got 2 or 3 teams that are down the list where I'd go, the AFC ain't that strong. And those 3 teams right there, can make some big waves in the AFC playoffs.
I did move the Chiefs up 5 spots after they beat the Colts, who had been number 2. Every week I get lobbied by Chiefs fans who want to point out all these different metrics and odds and other people's power rankings. It's like, Win more games. That's the key. It's very complicated. It's very nuanced. Win more games and up you go. It's a reflection of what you've done. It is not a predictor. It is a reward for where your franchise currently is. And if you want to go up, you win. One last point.
Yeah.
Because forget about the back half. Who cares about the back half at this point? They're done. They're cooked. Maybe the Cowboys can rise up. Maybe the Steelers can get their act together. The Buccaneers. Here's the one.
Yeah.
The Rams are clearly the best team right now. There's no debate. Right?
No
They're
debate.
Clearly number one.
No way.
But here's what they're looking at. They're looking at the Seahawks and the 49ers in the postseason.
I know.
If the 49ers roll into SoFi Stadium and those fans take that place over, the 49ers are going to relish more than usual ending this magical run by the Rams as the number one seed. And they don't want the Rams showing up for the Super Bowl in their stadium. I mean, for as good as the Rams are, as long as they don't have to play the 49ers, the Rams will be fine. But if they have to play the 49ers or the Seahawks, that season, however it ends up, 15-2, 14-3, 13-4, it could all go just like that if they face one of those division rivals.
Well, the good thing for them, as long as they stay as the number one seed, they'll go, hey, 49ers and Eagles, you got to play in the first round. And, okay, that's going to eliminate one of the pains in their asses right there, right? To where, we'll see where that goes. And then, okay, then maybe they'd have to play the Seahawks in the divisional round, which could be scary, to your point. But that's also predicated, as we sit here right now, of, wait, did the Bears beat the Packers in the wild card round? Because I think if it, plays the right way, you'd go, okay, the Eagles beat the 49ers, all right? Let's just say that. And then I'd go, man, Bears, Packers, the Packers certainly could win that, and they could be going to see L.A. out there as the number 6 seed. But as we've talked about, there's a lot of cross-pollination with these teams that still have to be figured out on the football field within their schedules, and we should probably have a little bit more of a clear picture in about 3 more weeks.
It's a great year to just be a fan of football generally because so much is undecided and so much will be decided. The month of December should be awesome, and the month of January should be very memorable. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.